It's pumpkin season! If the rumors are true, then Starbucks is bringing back their pumpkin spice latte today. Who's ready for the PSL fix? I haven't had a pumpkin spice latte in years, partially because my body just hates coffee, and partially because I'm less and less into super sweet drinks the older I get. However, I may not be hopping off to Starbucks anytime soon, but boba, I'm all over that. Today, we've got another cookbook redemption. This time, the Sandwich Kitsune asked me to make something from the boba book. I love boba drinks, so I pretty much wanted to make everything from the book. However, since it's fall, and I've been waiting for fall all of summer, this Iced Turmeric Pumpkin Latte with boba, of course, caught my eye. If a pumpkin spice latte and golden milk had a baby, it would be this drink. We're going to start by making the Spiced Turmeric Pumpkin Jam. We want a strong pumpkin flavor, so we're starting with a good bit of canned pumpkin. Now, the recipe only calls for 1 cup, which is about half a can. But if you know me, you know I hate just using part of a can and then having the rest just sit in the fridge until it goes bad and you throw it away. So, what I'm doing is I'm doubling the recipe, but not doubling the sugar. So next we're adding in the sugar. The recipe calls for 1 cup of sugar to 1 cup of pumpkin, so equal amounts. We're doubling the pumpkin and we're doubling all the spices, but we're only gonna keep the same amount of sugar. So we're essentially halving the sugar. Personally, I like my drinks less sweet because the boba will add some sweetness anyways. So this works out better for me, but if you prefer a sweeter drink, then you can go with the full amount of sugar. Then a bit of floral, homemade of course, vanilla extract. And you can't have spiced turmeric pumpkin jam without the turmeric. Next, our pumpkin spices. The warm bite of cinnamon, the deep spice of cloves, and the cool undertone of nutmeg. If you can use fresh ground spices, that's almost always better. However, in this case, pre-ground is fine, and that's what I'll be going with. Cook this all together until it's fully combined and the flavors start to meld. Just a couple minutes of simmering. And then your jam is done. Now it's time to make our drink. Start by blending together a little bit of that pumpkin jam that we just made with some coconut beverage, which is essentially just thinned out coconut milk. If you want to add boba, our previous Cooking with Shrimpy video shows you how. Add that to the bottom of your glass. Top the boba with the ice, and then pour your blended drink over the ice. Let that chill for just a minute or two, and then you're ready to drink. Enjoy! I really do think we'll love this pumpkin boba drink.
It's tasting time. It's boba time.
It's boba time.
Boba Fett time. Okay, maybe not Boba Fett. Let's do this, Allison.
Okay.
I'm sweating here. It's been so warm in California.
It's the humidity.
Yeah, well that too. It's
because
both
it hasn't
humid.
Actually been like super hot.
Yeah.
But it's been really humid.
Well, it depends on where you're at.
Sure.
But where we're at, it's kind of humid and hot. So it's been very uncomfortable.
Drink your drink.
So this is I'm hoping this will quench all sort of things. First of all, this feels like I'm drinking a Thanksgiving pie.
You know what it really reminds me of?
What?
Is my mom's or grandma's sweet potato pie.
Yes.
Or she calls it yam pie.
That's why it reminds me.
It really tastes more like that than a pumpkin pie. I gotta say, Shrimpy did a good job with the boba.
Shrimpy
because that's got that perfect QQ, which is the term for...
Did you just call me cute?
You were so cute.
So cute.
He's so cute. No, that's the Chinese term for chewiness.
I see.
So it's the texture that you want when you have boba. And it's that perfect chewy texture. It's not too hard, it's not too soft, it's not too chewy, not too rubbery, but it's just the perfect boba texture. And I am really happy with it.
What with Chinese people and their QQ, Allison?
They like textures.
They like QQ. They QQ in the noodles, they QQ in the little balls. What else do they
Even
QQ?
things like
oh, dumplings. Tripe? They like the QQ, the dumpling QQ. Well, I like my dumplings QQ, baby.
I think he's overusing the term.
You think so? I don't think so. I'm trying to communicate to people.
Tripe. Things like intestine and tripe.
You're right. They like their tripes QQ too.
Texture. A lot of Asian cultures like that chewy texture.
Yeah.
Or
okay,
like
so maybe
cartilage.
not just Chinese, they're just Asian people like their QQ. And I'm Asian, so I'm all into the QQ.
You're so cute. So cute.
Okay, go ahead, Allison.
I was not sure what to expect from this drink because turmeric pumpkin latte, but no coffee. So it's a milky drink, but there's no caffeine in it. There's no coffee.
It sounds very spicy.
It sounds like something that would be very trendy, but maybe not the best tasting thing.
Yeah, like those grass drink.
Wait, which grass drinks are we talking about?
I don't know.
Are we talking about wheatgrass shots or are we talking about the grass jelly? Those two very different things.
No, not grass jelly. The
like,
shot.
you like
the shot. The shot that
I can't.
I had a sample of it and it was gross. And it was just little shot of green stuff.
Anybody who can actually drink that is my hero because I can't do it.
If it's really good for you, I'm down. I mean, just take a shot of it. Just take a shot of it and drink this.
I tried doing it once when I was sick, and I was just like, I'm not that sick.
Forget it.
But this is really, really tasty. It far exceeds my expectation for this drink.
Yeah, it's refreshing.
And I would choose this over a pumpkin spice latte or frappuccino.
Yeah.
Or even some boba drinks I've had. Like, I really like this. So I don't think I've ever seen this at a boba shop, although I'm assuming boba guys, who are the guys who wrote the cookbook that this is from, probably have it at their shop, I'm assuming. I've never been to a boba guy's shop because I think that's NorCal. I want to know, have you had boba? And if so, what is your favorite boba drink? Because so many boba drinks are so good.
And
We've had milk tea.
And if you do like boba and you're like a boba connoisseur,
yes,
what topping do you usually like in your boba? Because we've only tried, the boba balls, but there's so many. If you're a connoisseur, there's so many toppings. Like you said, grass jelly. There's all sort of jelly.
I always go for the boba because I love boba.
Yeah.
But I also kind of want to try everything else. There's coffee jelly. There's grass jelly. There's puddings.
Yeah.
There's so many different options. There's even the popping boba.
Or the cheese.
Well, that's not really boba, but there are the cheese tea drinks, which are also very popular and starting to show up, or in the last year or so, starting to show up at boba shops. Also,
we should try to make that. That would be interesting. Do you just take cream cheese and just cream in? Maybe.
He said it, not me.
Let me get some cream cheese and I'll cream it for you, Allison. Hold your horse. I will cream your boba. Your drink.
As always, a huge thank you to all of our Patreon supporters. And if you would like to support our channel, you can go to patreon.com/sushiday and subscribe at whatever level you would like. And if you have not yet subscribed to our channel on YouTube, make sure to hit that sub button, turn your notifications on, and like this video because all of that does help our little channel grow. And if you would like to see the video that Shrimpy did for the boba that is in this drink, you can check out the video right over here. We'll see you next time.
Oh,
Wait, what? No, what?